Dave! I don't know if any of this stuff works. Give me a second here. It's been a while. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Dave, you could watch if you can hear me. I think you can. You can watch wherever you'd like. Watch on both. Helps me out. Helps out the channel. How is everybody? How are you? Gotta hook up the old whatchamacallit here. Do a quick little mic check. Make sure everything's working. Trying a slightly different camera angle for a little bit ease of setup. We'll see how this all works. Okay, that works. Good, we'll do that. Looks like she's working, right? Looks like she's working, right? We do have sound. Okay, that looks good. Good, good. Let's go here. Take a look at this. Mic check, mic check. Let's go here. Take a look at this. Mic check, mic. All right. Methinks we're in business. Okay. Okay. All right, let's start getting set up here. We are going to use the (7.3) overhead panel until we make a determination on if we get the Airbus one. Alright, let's see if we can get GSX to behave today. Actually, I probably could have did it through the whole tablet. It's all automated and stuff, right? Well, it's situated. What's going on, Dave? How you been, brother? Let's see if we get that going. There we go. All right. Oh, it's actually going to do the thing here. Okay. All right. That's good. That's good. That's good. How are you, Dave? Okay, that's how that works. Interesting. I forgot what all my buttons were set up for. So let's figure this out here. Wing. That's the dome light. That's not what we're looking for. Okay. Beacon, that's right. I guess the wing light I couldn't figure out, right? Turn off that. Let's just do the whole gamut of lights test here. Okay, good. Off. Everything's off. All right. Alright, that's all good. Very nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be back. I haven't sorted out a schedule yet. It's funny because weekends, for the most part, have been slower with work. And then yesterday I was going to stream. I got called for a work outage. And then I was actually going to stream earlier. And then it was, whatchamacallit? I got called again for an issue. Okay. So, we're all set up here. Let's, I'm gonna not swing you guys around. Let's see here. One thing here. As it is cooler, but there's not enough airflow. So I have to put the AC on. AC coming on. What's up, Steve? A stream indeed, a stream indeed. Figure something out here. What the best way is to yeah, I don't think I really know how. Interesting. Okay. I think that'll work. I don't know. We'll see. We're some good entertainment on Twitch. Well, thank you, Steve. Thank you. My ADD has just kicked in, and I do not remember what I was about to do. Wow. I'm terrible. Wow. I totally just had something right in the forefront of my mind, then it was like, bam, do not remember. Oh well, it'll come to me. Let's get our flight plan. I know the Phoenix is going to yell at me for being late here. Okay, we're on the Conlay. It's top altitude here. We got no top altitude? Yeah, we do. 14,000. Set 14K there. VD's awesome. Yeah, it'll probably come to it. Let's see here. Oh, a little sporty. 27010 gusting 17 on the way out of here. 3010 is set. Altitude restraints on. IFR into Charleston. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is... Jeez, what's happening here? Okay, got my water. I think I got everything. I think we're good. Touch any of that. That works. I'm kind of trying to remember what I got here on. No loads up, Foggy. No lawn darting today. Well, I mean, we might in the 321. We'll see. Hopefully not, though. I don't think APL will be too happy. Okay, Baltimore to Charleston. Aircraft is loaded, so let's send that to Deal McDo. We're going to be coming off ATC's offline, so we got 28. Sync the load sheet, sync the weather. Alright. We got V speeds of 159, 163, 163. Alright. Man, I feel like there's something I needed to do right before we push back, and I cannot remember it for the frickin' life of me right now. Let's go ahead and start the APU. 2, 3. I know, it's almost sacrilege to be using the 7.3 panel as the overhead. But it's alright. We'll make do. It's so weird the way the I probably could do a better job with that. All right. Well, what we're gonna do is we will step away if we figure it out, whatever it was. Alright, I did want to check the sim racing. I tweaked my settings in the sim racing studio software to make the rig a little bit more responsive for our airliner stuff. So, we'll see how this goes. Alright, overhead panel's looking good. Everything's aligned. What did Auto ATC give us here? Auto ATC gave us a code of 5673. 5673 is set. Let's go here for the seat checklist. Alright, cockpit prep gears, pins, and covers removed. Fuel quantity is... we got 18.4 on board. 18.5 is what we planned, and min takeoff is 17.9, so anything less than that, we'll go back to the gate. Seatbelt signs are on, gears are on nav, barrier F3010, times 3 set, before start checklist, parking brake is set, takeoff speeds are set, 159, 163, 163. Windows are closed, beacon is coming on, and doors are gonna close now. So let's go ahead and tell GSX that we are looking for pushback. Pull up our taxi diagram. We are going to 28. So we're gonna go nose right.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Let's make sure. Maybe it's on. All right, there we go. That's good now. Okay.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Off ground power. Wish there was a better way to do this, but I'm not gonna stay.
Locking gear.
How is the audio balance on stream? How is the audio balance on stream? How is the audio balance? I love feeling I'm going nose right.
Release parking brakes,
My voice.
please.
Was it just that one point or all the time? Oh, okay, yeah, because I was listening it to myself just to kind of hear.
Release parking
It shouldn't be
brakes,
echoing
please.
now, though, right?
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
I don't remember what I did for switches on the overhead. Okay, that's what I did. Okay, cool. That works for me. That's good. Start number 1. I need to get on, whatchamacallit. I need to get on 119.4. Multiple traffic, Profile 682 push back from gate Bravo 6. Onto taxiway. Tango. Baltimore. I'm also gonna do a quick test the 2 comms here.
Mag check.
Beautiful. There we go. We got a good start on 1. First flight of the day, we're gonna do both engines, so oil has. Whoa,
Please set
shit
parking
bag.
brakes.
What the fuck? That was so violent.
Unlocking
Why?
gear.
So 1.0, that's good. Okay, it's true. Sounds good. Awesome. Still gonna have to tweak some settings here, possibly. Alright, let's go. We're gonna start number 2. What was I saying? Yeah, we want to make sure oil is up to 10 since first flight of the day. Because the Fenix is no longer a game, kids. I mean, it never was a game, but now it's just...
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Together. Pull the strap.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Life jacket inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the
Sounds so
toggle.
fucking good.
If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow
whisper. It's just a work of art at this point. Trying to get my track IR all situated here. Alright, we could two good starts. We're going flaps 2, ground spoilers set. Back to our checklists. Pins out, he's gone. After start checklist, anti-ice not required. ECAM, checked. Pitch trim is 0.1 up. Let's see if I remember all the things I bound here. So, it should be this one. 0.1 up. Okay. Pitch trim set, 0.1% up. Rudder trim is neutral. Taxi checklist, flight controls. We got up, we got down, right, left, rudder. Checked, free and correct. Flap setting, configs 2 plus F. Radar predictive wind shear is coming on and auto. Engine mode selector is going back to normal. ECAM is takeoff, no blue. Taxi lights turn off. We can go ahead and kill the GPU. There we go. Park and brake off. We're on the right frequency. Accept all load sheets. Forgot to do that before.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Lena! It's Peripheral Poppy! Multiple traffic pro flat 682, taxi runway 28 via Tango Echo. Tango uniform. Uniform 1. Let's go. We want auto brakes max. I don't remember which button I set for that. Well, we'll just click it. Take config text. We're gonna probably go full length and do that little loop-de-loo to get those extra, like, 100 feet in there. We are heavy. Actually, we're not too heavy. We're at 159. Max landing weight's 171, so if we have to return, we'll come back. B speeds. I knew I forgot something here. V speeds are going to be. Make sure I got ace cars set here. Kind of rushing. It's a little later than I wanted to be. I want to get these flights in. 159, 163, 163. Anything before V1 throttle idle brake exit the runway. Anything past that, we're taking it into the air, rotating at 163. 1,000 feet AGL will shut down the affected engine, declare the emergency, disconnect from VATSIM per the code conduct, and we will head back and or divert, possibly diverting to Dulles if we need longer runways. Making a right on uniform here. Any questions? No questions. Oh, fuck me. I forgot to put the beacon light on. Got distracted. APL's gonna ding me for that. I'll have to turn back on that setting, I think, in the GSX integration. Speed taxi here, it's alright. 17.9 is our min for departure. Approach looks clear. Yeah, always forgetting to do things. Baltimore traffic pilot 682 crossing 28 in uniform 1 Victor to 28 Baltimore. Let's go. Strobes on. Landing lights on. I've never actually needed the full length. I don't know if I need it. I calculated for full length, so we're gonna take this extra like 150 feet or whatever this is here. That would be more embarrassing than first flight back and going careening off the end of the runway. Thank you for the follow, Sky. Welcome in. Exactly. Say leave notice. Alright, everything looks good. Baltimore traffic, Pro Flight 682, landing at runway 28, departing the Conley 5, Baltimore. Looking good, okay. Packs 1 and 2 coming off. We're not going to read Braille, because I actually realized this whole time that Arch was talking about that the Fenix actually simulates this kind of shit. Who knew? Alright, 28 confirmed. I had no idea. That's cool. Alright, sorry about spinning your guys' fucking domes around like that. I mean, I can. I have. I thought that was just a feature. I thought it was by default, like anytime you were doing the takeoff roll, it did that. There's 50%. Okay, man, Flex 57 blue, SOS runway green, auto thrust blue, airspeed alive. Here we go. Braille. Let's do a little shift. It goes away. A little too much. V1 rotate. Lots of brake gears coming up. Pro Flight 682, 1000 for 7000, Conley 5. Clear all runways. today, huh? Ooh. Nose low, little airspeed. Flaps one. Speed check. Flaps up. Speed checked. I did say it was going to be sporty.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt
Pack 1 coming on,
while
1001,
seatbelt
1002,
is on.
1003.
We recommend
Pack
you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This
Multiple traffic pro flight 682, 4,700 for 7,000. Direct subs. Final call.
Offering you the
Baltimore.
chance to choose from our fresh selection available today. Full details. can be
Baltimore area
found
traffic pro
in
flight
the
682, 5,300 for 7,000. Direct subs.
beverages, together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept all major
Took
credit
that turn a
cards.
little wider than we needed to.
Can be of any further assistance.
Or should have.
As we
Not too
join
much
the
needed to.
carriage.
Alright, we're going to meet the altitude restriction here at subs. I'm going to go for final after that, because ETC is not on. Really liking these new settings on the rig, I have to say. You're really feeling. She feels a lot more alive. It was good before, but this is really good. Okay, altitude restraint is passed. Coming up for 10,000. Autopilot 1 coming on. Managed climb. 10,000 feet. Landing lights coming off. Do the 10,000 foot ding. Ground spoilers off. Most of the weather is cleared out. I think it's mostly south still. But it was really nasty up here yesterday. But we should have a nice smooth flight for the most part. Baltimore area traffic. Pro flight 682 is 11000 for a final of 340. Cross the nose. Baltimore. So Conley 5, we have another altitude restriction that's going to keep us below 14,000, and then after that, we're cleared to climb. The Fenix the Airbus rather. We have to call it the Phoenix. It's an Airbus. Airbus is going to manage the climb up right now and stop us at the altitude restriction. Ah, thanks, Dave. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate all you guys hanging out with me. I really want to put on ForeFlight, but I'm afraid to mess with it. This has been a very, knock on wood, smooth setup right now. I don't want to jinx it. Hashtag Team Scuff. You know what I'm saying? Usually something is crashing and blowing up by now, so I'm not going to jinx it. We're just going to leave it alone. We're just going to leave it alone. Yeah, I'm not changing nothing. I wanted to turn on FS2FF, which lets me use ForeFlight so I can see the traffic because Navicraft still hasn't come out with the update for traffic yet. Just to see who's in the area outside of what I could see on the TCAS. This is looking good. Once we get above 18,000, I'm going to fire up Stream Raiders. It's basically like a little mini game that you guys could play and like place units and stuff. I think it's in the web. I don't remember all the details. I haven't used Stream Raiders in probably like 3 years, maybe longer. But I vaguely remember I start a battle. There's a link I paste in the chat, I think. And then you guys can open up a web browser tab and place little mini units, and it's like a little top-down battle game, and we see if we win. So, once we get to 10,000, I will fire that up. So once we get 1,000 feet, we'll get to 10,000. I'll see if I can remember how to play this. It's like a little, like... I don't know. What the laugh was calling me. It's like a little mini game. It's fun. It's something to do. I kind of have it set up as a scene for seatback entertainment to watch the battle play out. I don't know how well that's going to transition, but we'll see. Alright, there's 18,000. What is it, press and hold I did? Press and hold, standard set. 318.1 and cross-checked. Alright, let's see if I remember how to do this. So let's go battle. How? Man, do I not remember how to do anything here. I think it's, yeah, okay, start battle. Okay. And then I can drag my little unit in. But where do I give you guys the link to do this? That part I don't remember. Oh, okay. Can I copy this link? Streamraiders.com/t/aviatorchris. I don't know if that's a copy. Let's try. It's not a copy, so I guess I'll have to type it out. So, streamraiders.com/t/aviatorchris. Let's see if that link is correct. I want to say it is. So you guys can go there. We got that for the YouTube too. We're live streaming on both. And I'm pretty sure that will load the game in a browser, and then you guys can go and place units and such. It's free. You don't have to buy any of this stuff. You can just hit the X to all of it, and then I think X. I really don't remember how to play this at all. So bear with me. See if that pops up for you guys, I guess? I don't know. I'm dropping the ball here. You're in? Okay, cool. I have to place my units because I didn't place mine. I don't really remember what I'm doing. Oh shit, I'm going full screen. I'm gonna... Oh shit, that's not really where I wanted to place that dude, but okay. I'm remembering things. We got Steve, level 1 archer in there. Like I'm a little level 1 warrior. Oh, rip some assholes, Lena. Do it. And let's see if I go to my show. This isn't exactly what I'm looking for. Maybe. Okay. But then if I do this, this is not exactly seatback entertainment. We're up here at the first class curtain. We'll do something like this, and I'll have to save this as a view. And then this is kind of just gonna be there, I guess. I'm just kind of making this up as I go along. We're just gonna do some things here. Don't mind me. Make me nice and small in the corner. Yeah. Yeah, see, I guess that works. Whoa, what's going on? I guess that works. We could do that. Then you guys can place your little units down, and that's that. And then when it's battle time, we'll cut to this scene, and we'll have some seatback entertainment, if you will. need to save this as a camera view. I don't know. I think it's Control Alt 9, right? And then I could do 1 9. Yeah, I think it's something like that. Yeah, that works. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pull the seatbelt signs off. And then I just have to remember that it's not the F keys, because there was one time I was trying to change views, and I did Alt F4 thinking Alt F4 was my view, and we all know the salute of what Alt F4 does. So. I have to say, I do kind of like X-Plane's camera system, where they mostly use, I think, the number pad, because it kind of keeps you away from accidentally doing an Alt F4. Even if you were reaching for Alt 4, you could very easily slip and go, whoops! That elder dude flopped to level 30. I gotta see what you're putting down there, though. Yeah, this is the first time I used to play this years ago when I streamed under a different account when I was more of a variety streamer instead of aviation. So this is the first game on this. So this stuff should be relatively easy, I think, to beat. So in 22 minutes, the next battle starts. I think it's like something like every 5 minutes you get to place new units, or something like that. I forget what the details are. Any ATC online, I'm like zoning out here. This is the thing that I don't like about VATSIM is when they're holy turbulence. Let's go with that seatbelt sign back on, kids. That's the only thing that I felt if I turn in traffic again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the fasten seatbelt sign has now been turned on. Please return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt.
The only thing that I dislike about VATSIM is sometimes you're just kind of chilling like this and forget to even check if ATC's online. Okay, we got 1,000 to go. Some pretty severe turbulence here. Call it moderate. Unfortunately, without being a 6 degree of freedom rig, I can't get any that seat of the pants drop you'd probably get, but and plus I think the way Active Sky is doing the turbulence is every time I go to check the debug, yeah, it's Active Sky that's doing this. Light cat, moderate cat. Play more of the settings. This will give me a good chance to see. Yeah, that's the thing that bothers me. There was one time I was flying the TBM in X-Plane 11, the hot start one, and I'm on like short final over just almost over the numbers into Albuquerque, and then tower came on, and they're like, oh yeah, contact tower on blah 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 blah, and it's like, stupid me, I actually changed frequencies like mid transition over the numbers, and I'm like, I want to follow the rules or whatever, and I don't want to get in trouble on VATSIM, so I'm like fumbling trying to change frequencies, and I ended up calling tower, and I'm like, yeah, landing. I didn't even know what to say, because it's like the center controller cleared me to land. Tower comes on and he's like switch while I'm like practically on the runway. So, I mean, I remember asking like some of the guys around that. I mean, at that point, it's like you're just supposed to just continue and just fly the plane first. Look at what the weather's looking like here. I hate that sometimes Navigraph gets stuck on like the old. There we go. Yeah, Navigraph doesn't, unless you like shut Navigraph down. Yeah, I have to admit, I have not done any European flying on VATSIM because I'm intimidated of what is, Jesus, with this turbines, what may be different. Like, you don't know what you don't know, and I don't want to go on there and muck things up and get barked at. I didn't realize they give you the takeoff and landing performance with the Fenix in Navigraph. That's pretty sweet. I know Hawks has been wanting me to go on do some European flying with him. I haven't done it yet. That is pretty cool. Do we know if they worked with the guys at Fenix for that stuff? Like, is that gonna end up being the same data out of, like, the iPad? Or at least, I'm gonna assume a close approximation because it doesn't know whatever final weights and everything that you put in. Okay, cool. And the numbers were relatively close. This also gave me, for primarily a Flaps 1, the numbers, and the tablet seems to give me a lot of Flaps 2. Gotcha. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of Flaps 2 departures in the 321. Interesting. Okay. British Airlines go for max operational performance. What was flap 3? Flap 3 takeoff. I mean, I've heard of it. I guess it, like you said, it depends on operator. I've mostly only flown the Airbus on JetBlue, and I did a 319 once on American. And I want to say I feel like it's always been flaps 1, but it's also tough to say. You can't really tell unless you're sitting in the right spot on the airplane. And you can actually look and see, and then notice the notches probably on retraction would be able to tell the most. That was a fake sneeze. Alright, let's plan our arrival into Charleston. We're looking at real world. 3 and 3 for runways in use. So choose 3-3. Both should work. Okay. Yeah, I mostly use the iPad. For the most part, I'm lazy, so I just like clicking the little push to the McDo button. However, when the McDo from WinWing comes out, there's a good chance I'm probably going to literally program the entire flight plan manually, just because that's just going to be cool as shit. I know for the most part, when I use my 7.3 CDU, I have been programming a lot of stuff in manually unless I'm in a rush. Just because it's so satisfying just hitting buttons and programming everything. Other reasons. Alright. I don't even want to know. I'm so torn. I really want to get this company's version of the Airbus overhead. I feel like it's just going to be so cool. It's actually cheaper than this one. I'm so tempted. This one was a little pricey. But I guess it's easier to do a lot of the push buttons instead of all the toggle switches. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? It's a smaller panel. I think it's the same width and thickness, but it's a little bit shorter on the top. YOLO. Yeah, that's crazy, Ewald. I didn't think it would take that long, because it seems like they're shipping to the States pretty quick. I got mine very quick. Alright, so we're gonna do the ILS 3-3. Steve says YOLO. I mean, you can't take the money with you, right? Alright, so we got some storms just west of Charleston. I have a love-hate relationship with Navigraph. They have a lot of information at your fingertips, but some of it is not that user-friendly to get. like, maybe this is what. Okay, I'm not clicking on the right thing. That was a user error. That was me. Since turbulence is expired, 25,000 to 45,000 from AirMet. But Charleston is in some nasty. Whoa, is in some nastiness. What can I do? Whoa. Okay, we're turning. I thought that was turbulence rolling me over. Some of this customer support reacts with what can I do for you? Yeah, I hate that sometimes with like support. Like you'll write a whole email. Like I have that a lot with work even. When I have to open cases with my vendor, I'll write up a whole dissertation of what's going on, and they're like, okay, so, whoa, Jesus. It's a rough day for flying. I'm gonna have to check Pyreps on the ForeFlight real world. See if this is just active sky being overly zealous, or if it's actually pulling real data in. It's supposed to. I'm pretty sure I saw that when I was looking at the debug log that Active Sky pulls in like Pyreps and things to make its decisions on when it's going to hit turbulence effects and stuff. But yeah, so like I have a vendor at work that I open up tickets with, and in doing so, I'll write a whole dissertation and they just reply with, so when did it start? And ask me all the questions that I already answered. And it's like, really? I didn't know I still have this Stream Raiders thing up, by the way, guys. Sorry about that. I didn't realize I didn't switch the view back. Have dismantled themselves. It's funny, but I'm sad. Let's see. I want to see if we can set the scene on the stream attack real quick to go back and forth between the two. Change the scene to that. Let's see. Is it hotkey? I don't know. It's doing a lot of the. I think the rig is making maybe more rotation. I don't know actually. It's actually happening in the sim. So I'm trying to get. I said to do is password. Go past this. Text this. Password. This was the description of the field. Now click the dots. That's great. So, pending me not screwing this up, if I do this, that's that view. If I do this, it switches, but it didn't do what I wanted. Okay, that, oh Jesus. Packs are gonna be spewing. How do I fall asleep like a baby? I mean, it's happened. So, it looks like the scenes work. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this is some nauseating turbulence. I'd probably really be nauseous in, probably. I would probably be more, nauseous if I was in VR right now. Maybe not, I don't know. I should probably pay attention to when I have to descend. I'm just yapping over here. So let's prep for the descent, because we definitely have not been doing that. ILS 33. Jesus. I mean, I'm ready to barf. I wish it was just less seesawing back and forth and more, like, bouncing. I would be a little bit more okay with that. The seesawing is what's bothering me. I don't know how realistic this is for a turbulence simulation. But it's reporting heavy turbulence right now. So if I go more translational, it's left, right, up, down, forward, back forces. Slider right is for more pitching, rolling, and yawing. I don't know what really helps me in the situation. We can. I feel like that might be a little easier in the real world because you can ask other pilots how the ride are at different altitudes. I mean, this is very situational because it's, are other pilots using active sky? Are they in the same sim? And are they experiencing the same thing, which makes it dicey? And that's if there was other pilots on right now. I mean, I don't mind the turbulence effects. This is what I've been looking for, right? Because this is what happens, is turbulence. I mind that it's just a constant seesawing back and forth. Like, it's making me feel like I'm on a boat, not turbulence. But I'm trying to play, it's battle time, okay. I'm trying to play with the different rotational effect settings to see what does what. Alright, let's do some battles. That's all. Let's use the right thing. Torture with the 19 months. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Where is this setting here? So if I do this, it should switch. Okay. isn't it? It's mostly the active sky settings, because active sky is what's introducing the turbulence, because Musfuss, well, you all know, kind of lacks in that department. All right, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm going to click start battle, and we're going to see what happens. Uh-oh. Did we just win that? Who just one-shot that? Who just one-shot that? We were significantly overpowered. Random rewards. Here we go. We got another battle coming up. I'm out there. I mean, if we feel like... Well, these are a lot more guys now. I was going to say, if we feel like we're overpowered, we can always just start it early. Instead of getting, like, the extra... Wow, stuff out there. Watching the stream sample right now. This is wild looking. I'm gonna need a salty snack. I can't even get out of the rig right now. I'm gonna need like something salty to stop my nausea, settle my stomach. Finally eased off a bit. Alright, let's take a look and brief the Amy Lou 3 here. Alright. We're on the Amy Lou 3 coming in at Amy Lou. Alright, just double checking that that's correct. That is. Where's the wifey? Could you imagine? I could set this up that if I ding this, it messages her. That would be funny. That would be. Could you imagine? Oh, God. Alright, we got to be below 230, above 14th thou at Amy Lou. Crawl at 11. We're landing 3-3. Bottom altitude's going to be 3,210 knots at Snob. Play an audio clip. Just reminding me, I didn't put the lighting stuff on. I don't think it would be noticeable, though. I forgot to put on the Lumia stream stuff. Alright, let's complete our briefing. We are going to go and then shoot the ILS 3-3. ILS 33 into Charlotte, localizer 108.9. Final approach is 334. Gator at or above 2,000. Mins are 245. Airport elevation in touchdown zone is 46 and 45. Minimum safe 3,100 in case anything goes sideways. We can tighten the bolts, that's okay. I've had to do it a couple of times. I actually found that there was other bolts that I didn't realize would loosen. That loosened. That I found actually loosen more often. One of them was so loose, I actually shocked and didn't know how it didn't just completely disassemble itself and cause an issue. So I'm glad I noticed it. But yeah, that was definitely because I was noticing one that, like, see how this rocks? Like, this is a normal amount of movement. I noticed that rocking in the rig, just getting in and out of it, it seemed like it was moving a lot. And I'm like, what's loose? Like, all the main linkages that actually hold the rig up were tight. But it was the side linkage that I guess is actually also holding the... actually, it's the side linkage that holds... I don't really know how to describe it. But it's one of the side linkages. Where's the jump scare or yeet button? We do not have that here, unfortunately. That's actually over on Archer's stream. He has plenty of jump scares that make him yeet himself. Let's see here. Missed approach, cloud of 500, then a climbing left turn to 2,100. I head into 280, and on Charleston, fuel radial 300 to Gists. And holder is directed by ATC. ATC is not online, so we'll just be doing it. Especially in a blur, yeah. Shrimp at 3,000, Gator at 2. Stodgity at 1040. Pappy's on the left, Mauser lighting. And coming over and throwing her out of the crib. Sure. Come on over. Holy shit, could you fucking imagine? I just got an idea. I don't even think it's possible. Could you imagine if there was, it would have to be like bits and like an extraordinarily large amount, that the bits introduce turbulence in the sim. Like violent as fuck turbulence I'm talking about, like me getting yeeted all over the place. I mean, I don't. The problem is I don't know if it's possible because I would have to do it where it introduces it into the sim somehow, and at that rate I should just write my own turbulence simulation because the rig software can only have one connection at a time. So I can't even put it into test mode. Once the sim pops up and it detects the sim, it pulls all its data from that. I can't even override it. So I would have to do something that throws the plane actually around, which would probably make more sense anyway. Shit. Does anybody see what I'm doing? I'm introducing turbulence. Oh my! Ideas! Ideas! No, my house is definitely not big enough for it. We're in the basement, kids, and this thing almost touches the damn ceiling as it is, so... I don't know if I want to hit the downdraft one. I'm scared, actually. I do. The ceiling is actually scuffed up with controller marks. That's why I never repainted down here after we bought the house. It was like just a generic paint job, and then I started playing VR and slamming up the ceiling, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not even gonna waste my time repainting down here. This is just a play place at this point. Got those big high ceilings over there. Alright. I have ideas now. If Active Sky has an API, which I almost want to say it does, and I could interface with that API to create wind shear, microburst, and wake turbulence, I would just do the trifecta at once, and that would be the Bitpoint redemption. Add that to the Trello board. They have to have an API. I am almost convinced that they have an API. Say what again? That's lethal. It probably would be. I mean, by far the most violent thing I've experienced in the rig is DCS getting shot down. Active Sky API, yes. By far the most violent thing that I have experienced with the rig is getting shot down in DCS in the F-18. Because the F-18 damage model is very limited, so it typically snaps your wings off, and it just does this fucking spiraling shit into the ground. And the rig translates that into bang, 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 to the point that the rig is coming off the ground and stepping across the floor down here. So, and that's the whole reason I 3D printed the emergency stop button. Because the emergency stop button obviously stops that, right? But I didn't have it at close reach. So it would be over here, and I'd be getting slapped around, and I'm like, trying to hit it. So now it's just boom, one tap. F-14's not that violent, but definitely, alright, we're gonna start our descent down. Get our other frequencies up. Tower Charlotte, Charleston rather, is 1260. I got the backlighting working. Things again. Charleston area traffic, Pro Flight 682 vacating flight level 340 on the Navy Lou arrival, Charleston. I couldn't remember which number it was. I couldn't remember, and here comes the descent. Whee! Alright, let's take a peeksy-poo. We got 9,000 feet of runway. I'm gonna go with auto brakes level low. Shit, I don't remember which. Before I muck something up, I probably should just check what I. Oh, that's the master caution. Okay. That's not it. That's the auto brakes. Okay. All right, auto brakes low is set. Go ahead and pull our rudder. 060 at 6. We got rain, baby rain. 1.5. That should be an interesting approach. Okay, we got 3005. What's that, Ewald? Is that code for the API to Active Sky? Shit. Oh! Who's better than you, Ewald? That was fast. I'm gonna lock the view so it doesn't have my head yeeting. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a look at that dock. I knew it had an API. I was fairly certain. Alright, we gotta add our mins. Mins 245. Okay, we approached 138. Ewald, you would know the answer to this question. What is VLS on... I don't know what that tick was. I don't remember what the tick is. What's that little tick sound? What is that? Lowest selectable speed. Oh, okay. VLS for lowest, I guess? Okay, that makes sense. Oh, it's, Audio ATC, Jackson advised disseminating a little arrival, Charleston 3005, no separation services. That's right, it's the Auto ATC. Hijinks. Alright, we're coming into some nasty stuff. Then we'll go over that. I gotcha. Message off. You were right, Steve. I should have looked left. Okay. Alright, well, we got the harness tight. Coming up on 18. I'm going to go ahead and get all the lights on now and just get that shit out of the way. Dignity of flight attendant. Come out of the standby. Set. Alright. Briefings are complete. Let's go ahead and take a look at the checklist one more time. Okay. Approach checklist, barrel set. We got 3005 times 3. Seatbelt signs, pretty much had them on the whole flight due to the turbulence. Minimums were 245. Set. Confirmed. Auto brake, we're going auto brake low. Engine mode selector is normal. Checklist complete. I've seen it in VR. So I have the A320 immersion package, and I don't know if anybody has that, but in VR, I was absolutely blown away the other night when I forgot that I had it installed, jumped back in the Fenix after 2 weeks. During that 2-week period I installed it, jumped back in, and I was like, what the hell are these effects? This looks amazing. I was blown away. It looks really good. So highly recommend the Parallel 42 effects. Could be a little pricey for really what you're getting, but it looks so, it adds so much, especially if you're doing VR flying. We might have to hold this next battle till we're on the ground, because we're about to be through 11,000. Oh, it's 11 minutes out anyway, so we'll be on the ground. How cool is that shit, huh? Those little effects just look so cool in VR. This feels like more normal turbulence. I'm getting a little bit of a bounce. Looks nasty here, huh? So let's slow us down a little bit. Charleston area traffic, profile 682, coming up over Ford at 10,000 feet, descending on the Amy Lou 3, shoot the ILS 33 into Charleston area traffic.
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing. Thank you.
Cobra! Are you up here, Cobra? Are you in the neck of the woods? Oh, nice. Heavy preset. How long are you guys up here for? Tell me the wiper speed limit is simulated. I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. That's pretty cool. Oh, nice. We're gonna depart Snob on 170, 160, we'll call it. Whoops, speed brake's still out. We don't need that. Charleston area traffic. Pro Flight 682 is gonna cross Snob and depart Snob at heading 160. Gonna join the fly outbound. Big right traffic pattern to join the ILS 33 Charleston. Alright, overhead panel is set. Everything's looking good so far. This weather is nasty. ATC is just uncomfortably quiet. Nobody is flying. I've seen no other planes. All right, 4 minutes for Stream Raiders. We will start that battle once we are safely on the ground. This could be interesting. Angles. They're some nasty turbulence. Traffic Pro Flight 682 turn direct Gator. Final call, switching over to CTAF. Trust.
2,500.
Traffic, Pro Flight 682 coming up on Gator 2000. We're shooting ILS 33 Charleston. Jesus Christ. Speed check, flaps 1. Approach mode active. Flaps 2. Gears go down. Speed check flaps 3, speed 160. Full. Landing it down, signs on, cabins ready, spoilers on, flaps full. Landing checklist, no blue. 135 should currently less. Also adjust with paint and flaps. Gotcha, okay. What's the double tick? Does that, I'm assuming that signifies something just under the 120 there? I don't know how well that comes up. The fuck, we getting blown off course. I might have to manually fly this. Autopilot's having a real hard time here. Gotcha, okay.
1,000.
This is gonna be fucking spicy. Whoa! Lord help the landing rate, kids. Alright, autopilot off. Got runway lights.
Above. Minimum.
Continuing.
100.
Nah, we're going around.
Glide slow.
Trust the track focus 682 go missed. No, beyond unstable. New morph big. Woo! It's fucking spicy. Flaps 3 for now. This is probably the spiciest weather I've ever had the displeasure of flying in. Trust area traffic, we're gonna fly left pattern here. Reshoot to ILS 383. Trust them. Rocking and rolling, all right. We'll try it one more time, and then I think we might have to divert. I don't know if this is going to happen. Not with this weather, not with these storms. I just wish there was weather radar or something to give me a little bit more insight as to what's actually happening, you know, one-to-one in the sim. divert up maybe to Columbus Metro, if that's the case. It's not too far, and it's just outside of the belt of all this crap. A little overdone? Could be. I'm playing with a lot of the active sky settings, so there's a very good possibility that I'm bringing this upon myself. I mean, weather for Charleston is 030 at 6. Moderate rain and mist. It probably shouldn't be this crazy. I don't see any PIREPs. I don't even know which app is actually generating this, though. We'll look at the debug window here and let's see. It's actually not Active Sky. I think it's Realturb.
2,500.
Realturb's effects are actually not cranked up all the way right now. Jesus Christ. Winds are all over the fucking place. Jeez. I'm just wondering if I pull out a Realturb. We'll try one more approach. If it's no good, we're gonna pull out Realturb, see if there's a difference. Because this is extremely violent, and I don't think this is what's accurate right now. I'm gonna just pull out Realturb right now. Realturb's out. Active Sky, we're on light to moderate in-cloud turbulence. Full flaps, approach mode active. Trust the traffic profile 682. Try number 2. ILS 33 coming up on Gator at 2000, Charleston. Like, I mean, we are pitch rolling and yawing like a mother right now. I don't even know if this is Active Sky. Q's coming down. this here. Charleston traffic. Low flight 682, 5 mile final. Runway 33, Charleston. What airport's CAE? Okay. Is that the one that I was just looking at? Charleston Transport 682, short final 33. Lost runway lights.
Tank rate.
Retard. 5.
Come on, baby. First screen. D-cell. Holy shit. Might be a little too high. Manual braking. Some white knuckle flying. I don't know where the terminals are here. I didn't brief that far ahead. That's a Nightmare Plus, I think. Oh, I'm turning off into the restricted area. Oops. Oh, I feel it, Dave. I felt every last thing. You really notice it, and this is why I really want the 6-degree rig. You really notice it when the rig starts twisting and yawing, because it really gives you a different sense of just pitch and roll. Yeah, we're supposed to turn off to the right and go Echo Alpha. Hawks, what's going on, brother? Charleston traffic, Profile 682, exited incorrectly left on Echo. We're gonna make a U-turn, go Echo Alpha, crossing at 21, and then crossing back on 33 Alpha to the terminal. Charleston. I am looking at getting a P6 when they do the new motor upgrade. The fucking sporty. Yeah, too kind, Hawks. Too kind. That was a very.
The cabin crew will shortly
Probably should have been
safety-related duties.
another go around.
However,
but
we ask
if we hit one more gust, I was putting the throttles and we were going.
Switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access may now be used. Please make sure you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat, and in the overhead lockers. Do take care opening the overhead lockers as items may have moved during flight. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your journey.
Charleston traffic, Pro Flight 682, recrossing 33 on Echo. Charleston. Charleston traffic, Pro Flight 682, clear runway 33. Let's see. Strokes off. Very, very bumpy. Lots upon lots of turbulence. I don't even know which program it was. I actually just disabled real turb at the end. And I think it made it better. I don't know. What did 8 cars even say that landing was? Minus 34. Wow. One turb program would be enough. So, I was using real turb because I found its in-cloud turbulence was a little bit better. But then I was using active sky for everything else. Corgi did mention it to me, and it's funny because I told him the same thing, but I had said it in reverse. I said that I noticed it more of in active sky, but now I'm doing more testing, and I'm not even sure. So we're just going to rock active sky for the next flight and see what the outcome is, because I can't tell running both. And I was doing just real turb, and then it felt good, but then I was doing just active sky, and then that felt good. So I don't know. Maybe they're just not playing nice in the sandbox. I don't know. Trust and drive pilot 682, crossing runway 21 at Alpha. And trust and drive pilot 682, clear of 21 at Alpha. Excuse me. We want 3 levels of turbulence? Maybe we need a little active sky, Rex Sky Force or whatever they got going on. There is a 3rd one. I don't know if Sky Force does turbulence or anything. Roll the dice. Charleston traffic, Pro Flight 682 crossing 33 at Alpha, taxiing straight at the terminal. It's been a week. Yeah. Well, that's one of my hopes for Musfuss 2024 is that they really dial in the weather. Like, look, the visuals look great. The visuals look great. Could it be improved upon? Sure. Could we get better cirrus clouds? Could we get, better vertical development and thunderstorms and stuff? Sound like Chris's body on TV. Clearly. Sure, we could definitely improve upon the visuals, but it does look great overall. I could live with the way it looks. But the turbulence effects we need to dial in. And I get it. Atmosphere is probably a hard thing to simulate, I would guess, right? So... But hopefully they get it dialed in. Let's see the Belgian atmosphere is easy. Let it rain 360 days a year. Sexy beast, the man in arch. As Vic DiPotetto says, the best is yet to come. This airport is fucking terrible. Stock airports. Like, where are you guiding me? The line's this way, you're that way. I don't know what's happening. We're just going here. We'll follow the line. See if this even works out. It doesn't matter too terribly. Alright. I never actually started the APU because I'm a big dummy. Oh, that button was stuck, that's why. Oopsie. Yeah.
Cabin crew disarm doors.
I said panic backing. This is another case of the jetways don't work. Yeah, whatever. Meh. Meh. All right. The 18th-ish. Okay, let's go to APL and submit the fight. Can't wait to see how much APL bangs me for this. Let's take a look at the old logbook and see. Wow, I got a 100% score on that. Stop it. How? I don't even understand how. I'm not going to question it. All right, well, we can start the battle and then get the next whatchamacall thingy planned up here. While we APL you drunk. It must be. I forgot to turn on the beacon when we started the engine, so. Alright, let's start the battle. Victory! Yeah, moving is the worst experience of all time. We got some diesel folks here, so I'm gonna pick a 3 skull. Who's Ed? We're playing Stream Raiders. See if I get the damn views right here. Alright, I am gonna get the next situation going. Pilot's life. Flight. Going back to Baltimore. I gotta change something. I don't even need to really do that, actually. Let's do this, close that. We'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this, this, that. Generate. Dungeons on Stream Raiders? Not that this will make you feel any better, Cobra, but I still haven't unpacked one room in my house. There is still actual, like, plastic wrap from the movers on the chair. It's been 5.5 years. Maybe almost 6 now? 5? I don't remember. Edit. Charleston. Flip that. Yeah. More for you. Yeah, I think we moved in 2019, so I think it's 5 years now. And my wife had a 5-year plan. We were going to be moving right around this time again. Clearly that never happened. Maybe that's why we never finished unpacking. Just throw it right back on the truck. I hate when this open track bugs out like this. There we go. Alright, auto ATC is good. E-cars is set. APL. Is set. Oh! Well. I can't with GSX. Literally hit a deboarding, didn't give a shit. Manually tried to activate the jetway, didn't give a shit. Request boarding, no problem, folks. You got it. Can't make it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
I'm gonna hit
on
reset
board our
all.
flight.
We're just gonna do
Please
this.
place your large bags into the overhead lockers.
Hello?
Wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you.
What GSX is
These
doing?
include laptops,
I think it just disconnected and
handbags,
reconnected to ground power.
duty-free and loose
Maybe?
items of
I don't
clothing.
know.
If you are seated in an emergency exit row or a front row bulkhead seat, all of your items must be placed into an overhead locker. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take
They found a way to make it work. You're not
To help us
kidding.
ensure an on-time departure.
You're not kidding.
We would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened, ready for departure. This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
It's my jam. Well, we'll get to know now if there's a difference between the turbulence. We got 370 on the way back. I'd rather not have this musical stream. The Swip Fix 3. Really transition. We come in 3-3 left, Raven 7. I guess they still haven't updated this for the 321. Like a rocket ship. I know the 320 has the Paxson seat. I'm gonna go grab a quick snack, hit the bathroom, use the facilities, and don't forget we got Stream Raiders. I think I need to re-put the link in because I don't have it on auto. We have Stream Raiders. In case nobody knows what that is. A little game, you get to play units, and every like 20 to 30 minutes or so we get to have a little epic battle, and prizes get given out in the in Stream Raiders. Captain running to get food. I'm starving. Made pancakes for breakfast. They don't really hold me for too long. Where am I here? Hold on. What did I say? It's streamraiders.com/t/aviatorchris. Is that what I said it was? Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Time to go get a little bit of snacky snack. And let's see if my BRB thing works right. I feel like I don't know how to stream. Where's my BRB screen? This one? Yeah, it just mutes all the audience. But we'll be right back. right, we got snacks. We have some alcohol-free rosé, a little sparkly. Let's try and balance all the beverages here. And we got some little cheddar cheese snacky things. I mean, wine and cheese. I don't know what says a real Charleston turn other than alcohol-free wine and some cheddar cheese. That's it, brother. You know it. Alright, the bus is loaded. Take this bus on back up to Baltimore. Seatbelts on, I expect a sporty departure. Okay. Let's take a look at what we're working with here. Alright, we are departing runway 33 on the SWIP FX3 Philly transition. We got these speeds of 133, 147. This is a flaps 3 departure. I'm here for it. 133, 146, 149. Anything before V1 throttle idle, brake, and exit the runway. I'm assuming we're going flaps 3 for safety margins because it's wet. Anything before V1 throttle idle will brake, exit the runway. Be mindful of the fact that the runways are wet. Even though Musfuss doesn't simulate that, who knows what little tips and tricks Fenix and surprises Fenix has thrown in there for us. Maybe somehow they're magically doing wet runways now. Be flaps 3 departure up 0.8%, flex temp of 55. Weather, lots of what's seemingly severe weather around here that the sim is simulating. We were tossed and turned and rolled around on the way in, so we'll be careful of that. Beacon's off for now. I wonder if that's why it didn't do the deboarding, because the beacon was on. So that's it. Any questions? Non-existent FO? No questions. Cool. Let's set up the new squawk code, close the doors, and get rolling. Got what auto ATC dished me up here. 6533. Alright. A-Cars is up, VATSIM's on.
Welcome on board our flight.
Everything
Please
is
place your large
looking
bags
good.
into the overhead lockers, wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you.
Beacon's on.
These include laptops, handbags, duty-free and loose items of clothing. If you are seated in an emergency exit row or a front row bulkhead seat, all of your items must be placed into an overhead locker. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
Oh, it still says boarding passengers now. GSX. GSX, why are you so slow? Fuel 14.9. We got 14.8. Min is 14.3. Start Coatl here. There it goes.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Some good cheese sticks.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear.
What do we need here? We need what nose left? Yes.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check.
Start engine 1. Actually, it's short taxi, so we're gonna do both engines. I was gonna do single engine taxi.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you, as we are about to demonstrate the safety
Trust and traffic
features
pro, flight
aboard our
682.
Airbus
Pushing back from the gate.
A321.
Be taxiing
Thank you.
Alpha Charlie to 33. Trust them.
The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and the brace position, which you must here, brace, brace. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind you.
Set parking brakes.
Lighting will guide you to an exit.
Unlocking gear.
Leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Hold the mask in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take a life
Tow truck
jacket
disconnected.
from your seat,
Bypass pin removed.
from the pouch, and put it over your head.
Left is clear.
Pass the
Right is
tape
clear.
around your waist and click together. Pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into this tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. The cabin crew can assist you with life jackets for children. Your tray table must now... Armrests down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened. Further information regarding your safety on board can be found in the in-flight magazine. We hope you have a great flight.
All right. Overhead panel is looking good. Controls up, down, right, left, rudder. Free and correct. And we said we're looking at up 8. Charleston driver profile 682 taxiing out from terminal Alpha Charlie to 33 Charleston.
Cabin crew seats for takeoff. Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Pretty cool looking. Charleston driver Pro Flight 682 taking runway 33 departing on the Swift 3 departure. Charleston. Alright, runway 33 confirmed. Axe coming off. Lock the view. Everything's stable. Engine instrument's good. Manflex 55. Blue SOS runway. Green order for us. Airspeed alive. Traffic profile 682 2000 for final flight level 370. Direct power. Charleston final call Yukon. So forget about that. Pack 1 on, 1001, 1002. Pack 2 on. Trust area traffic pro flight 682 is 3,700 for final 370. Direct Pally, final call Charleston. Straight shot direct pilot. We're gonna go autopilot 1 on. Thought you could flip this to the LS button too. It's not.
Just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Battle time, kids, and we're above 10,000. Battle time. Not gonna beat this? That was scary for a second there. What the show was going on? Victory! Over with the rewards. I'm supposed to collect all these things, right? Oh shit, am I clicking? Right? Aren't these like all things I need to collect? I'm terrible at this. Oh man, we got 4 skulls. Are we ready for that? Are we ready for a 4 skull? I don't know if we're ready. I think that was the easy one. Oh, can I not? Oh, I can only pick the... Oh, shit. Let's do it. Arch with the 19 months. Welcome, my brother. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. How are you? As I eat my cheese sticks and drink my non-alcoholic wine. What's what did I do? I know I did something. What was unnecessary? Oh shit, brother, everything alright? I thought I had to like level things up. I know I'm messing up with this. You lost me. You lost me, Torture. I'm still a level 1. How do I rank this thing up? We have a fateful encounter with a 4 skull. This is a problem. I think I'm doing all the right stuff here. Another cheese stick. Really hungry. Standard set. That's off. I didn't even see what he said. What did he say? Oh shit, that sucks, dude. Hope you're alright. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's a running joke that the pro flag guys have. We're more of a... The stream has turned into more of a mature audiences only at this point. You weren't in the know. Way worse if I had the gray sweatpants. When it gets a little colder, the gray sweatpants will be on. It's fine, dude. How heavy are we on this thing? Not too bad. Pie and fluffy kittens. We'll talk about it later, Georgia. Any extra spells that I could put out with this thing? It's a lucky for a spot. I don't have any spellbound quests. That sucks, dude. I hope everything's alright. The good old outside world. This is why we all just need to hide in our houses. I'm all for it. Oh shit. Welcome to labor pains. So far the turbulence has been better. It's just some cheddar cheese sticks and some non-alcoholic wine. Yeah, it's cheddar, I think. Actually, does it even say on the package? Actually doesn't. It's from Ireland. It's not bad. It's not bad. I was actually starting to get a little nauseous on the flight down to Charleston because of all the turbulence. We went out to some winery for my wife's birthday, and they had this cheddar cheese with a lavender espresso rub on it. Oh my god, it was amazing. PDX, I think I'm about to get tossed around. A lot of people play on mod turbulence. You got Active Sky cranked up? Get ready. I don't know. It was really good, though. Well, I'm going to say, I mean, it was definitely Active Sky injecting the cat before, because when I was looking at the debug, turbulence was light to moderate cat and cloud cat. Sorry, and cloud turbulence. So it's definitely Active Sky, but it was definitely turbulence with more stability, taking real turb out of the equation. So I'm probably going to keep real turb off, I think, going forward, and just rock Active Sky at this point. Real turb definitely made it a little weird. But I don't know, it's tough to say. Like, did the weather clear out? I don't know. Get a little bit of turbulence. Guess we'll keep the seatbelt sign on. ATC coming online. Tailwind, I'll take it. And rocked again. Minutes to destination. Minutes. 9 minutes to place your units. I don't think we come out of this alive. I mean, this turbulence experience feels pretty good. Gonna have to take Rail Turb out of the startup list and put, what's that? And put, Active Sky in its place somehow. Wonder if the start thingy does that automatically, if it'll launch external programs without having to edit the exe nonsense, exe XML. So I ran Active Sky and so not full Active Sky. Musfuss is doing the visuals, Active Sky is doing the winds and weather. Because Active Sky does the abrupt weather redraw and nobody wants to see that. So Right now, it's in passive mode, so it's just injecting turbulence, wake turbulence, in-cloud turbulence, so on and so forth, right? All the wind effects. And I was also running Realtor Cat. Now, the two of them together, I mean, based upon what the METARs were calling for into Charleston, it was a violent shit show trying to get down. So I turned off for the second. We went missed on the first one. For the second one, we did. I turned off and I just left active sky on, and it was still violent, but a little bit. It was just different. I don't know how to explain it. It was still violent, but more controllable. More controllable. Now, granted, there's storms in the areas. I don't know which one would have been more real. I would probably have to like listen to live ATC and see if people are going missed over there or diverting or whatnot to really know. But right now, Active Sky is just doing the en-route turbulence. And if we look at Active Sky's debug panel, we see it's intermittent light cat that's popping it. So, I don't know, it's doing whatever it's doing. I'll take it. That's kind of why I wanted to get like the cheese snacks and stuff, because I was actually getting a little bit nauseous on the way down because the turbulence was getting real violent. Alright, we are going to be on the Raven 7. And Thump. Up 250, F Zeke at 230, White at 230, Acro above 210, D Fort 180, Walk-in 17 and 15 at 280, JO at 12 and 11, Capco at 9. And then we're going on over to the Raven 7 and 6, Seed 6 and 5, doing runway 3 left, so we're going to Brook at 4. No. Raven Seed, then the final approach course. Oh, and then Cools. What's Cools? Oh, hello, there's the insert. Seed to Cools at 5. Okay. Okay, we got it. We got the arrival down. weather. 27. Well, it's refreshing. 270. 17. One for the temperature, which would be 140. "26 seconds. Place your units. Place your units." had no business winning that. I got 2 kills. I suck. Alright, let's see. This is going to be the last flight when I land because I got to make dinner, so I'm not going to start the next battle. I don't think we'll have enough time. Next battle's going to be a diesel fight, too. What was what? That was Stream Raiders. Why is this not? Should have switched up. Yeah, that's, I have to figure that out. Make that a little smoother. A little seat back entertainment while we fly, you know. On the ground in roughly 12 to 15 minutes. bubble. It says barf bags a bit earlier. I thought I was gonna need the barf bag earlier. It's like nobody flying on the network. Like, what is going on right now? What's Bat Sim Radar saying? Yeah, I have the what you call it on. Nobody that's been near me this whole flight. Pretty sure I refiled. What, the FRG event? I might. We'll see how I feel later. Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm using the APL on to finish up the Southwest schedule, and I'm flying it as ProFlight. I don't understand why Baltimore doesn't show my arrival. Oh, there it is. Yeah, because I'm going to finish it out and then do United, as long as it's still there by the time I finish the schedule out. Yeah, I forget, it's one of the automatic offers for United. I didn't apply to them, so I don't know how long those stay. Alright, ILS 33 left into Baltimore. Localizer 111.7, final approach course at 335. RAF at or above 1500, NINS 343. Airport elevation and touchdown zone elevation are both 143. Stable land, if not, we'll go miss. Climbing to 600, then a climbing left turn at 2600. I'm heading 300, outbound Baltimore VOR radio 311 to Yanni and hold. Minimum safes are 2,600 everywhere except the southwest, which is 2,200. Pappy's on the left, mouths are lighting. Hold entry will be parallel. Parallel, we're looking at right-hand turns. Let's say out with the legs. Just getting all the lights on before APL yells.
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing. Thank you.
Well, mid-Sunday flight there, Janny Tesla. How you doing, Johnny? How's your Sunday going? Always too short. Lights are set. Landing data is calculated. Baltimore traffic pro flight 682 Carnival Cools 5000. Shoot Dallas 33 left. Check flaps. Flaps 2, speed checked.
$2,500.
Approach mode activated. Speed check flaps 3. Baltimore area traffic profile 682 coming up to Splat 2500 for 2400. Shooting ILS 33 over C10. Baltimore area traffic profile 682 coming up over Splat at 2500. ILS 33. Baltimore. Speed check flaps full. Approach mode set. Plasma live and captured. Alright, gear down, signs on, cabins ready, spoilers on, flaps full, ECAM no blue, landing checklist. Okay, autopilot off my airplane.
1,000. $500. $100 above. Minimum.
Continuing.
$100.
Light slope.
40, 30, 20, retard. 10, 5,
First screen, decel.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the fasten
Ultimate Dragon
seatbelt
Quest
sign
is
has
clear
been
all of
switched
this.
on. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access may now be used. Please make sure you take all your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket,
Ultimate Dragon
underneath the
Quest
seat,
682,
and
taxi
in the
gate
overhead
via
lockers.
Papa Echo.
Do take care
PRB.
opening the overhead lockers as items may have moved during flight. Smoking is not permitted until you reach a designated smoking area. On behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew will help you complete your journey.
Well, that was nice and uneventful compared to Charleston. Get that going. Do that for now. There's like nobody here. I really would figure there'd be more traffic. have not. I was actually just looking into them not too long ago. Actually, last night, not too long ago. What do we got here? This is Gate Bravo 11. That works for me. I have to take a look at them. Let me not blind my dude here.
Cabin crew disarm doors.
I wanted to be able to program the little blank button instead of the expedite. I was gonna do the LS button. Okay, lights are off. Got to do strobes. Beacons off. Beacon off turns off all this shit. Interesting. Whatever you want. Let's do it. Go. Yeah. Alright, let's look into them. Three is off. So only the 319 and the 320 have the full, like, passenger seating and stuff, right? Not the 321? Kinda sucks. Off, off. Off. Let's go. Ground power's on. That's off. That's all off.
Ladies and gentlemen, when disembarking,
off.
please take care and hold on to the handrails while walking down the stairs. Please ensure that you supervise your children, and for your own safety, do not walk underneath the wing.
Guess it was already deboarding, even though it's not. I thought you had to. I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, we're over. How fucking good does that look? I mean, really. That is so good. So cool, man. Seriously, hats off to Phoenix. These guys really knocked this damn thing out of the park. I can't find a fault in this plane. The only fault I could find is me as the pilot flying it. So damn good. Alright, that is it for me. I need to go make dinner. It's too cheap. That too? That too. For the money, this blows every other add-on. Just completely out of the market. Completely out of the market. APU is still up. It's gonna let me out of the plane. Am I get blocked? Oh, I get blocked. I can't escape! Walk around mode coming through. My dinner is broth. I shouldn't laugh. I do not miss food poisoning or whatever it is you have. Not a good time. So feel better, brother.
Goodbye.
Feel better. Enjoy the broth, and we'll see you guys all on the next one. I am not going to do a raid today because I'm dual streaming and not really sure how well that's going to work anyway. It's probably not. So, yeah. So, thanks for hanging out, everyone. And I hope to see you in the next one. I don't have any schedule set per se. Might be just onesie, twosie streams here and there for a while to figure it out. Might just do the weekends. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, thanks for watching, and catch you all in the next one.